You're watching IntoWineTV. We're at Incanto in San Francisco, and today we're tasting celebrity wines. And we're enjoying the 2007 number 99 Cabernet Merlot. This comes from the Gretzky Estates in Niagara Peninsula, Canada. Retails for $22 and 13% alcohol. What do you think?
Compared to some of the Merlots we've had on this series, particularly the intense Merlots, I think this is a lovely wine, really well balanced. I appreciate, what's the alcohol, 12?
13.
13, I think that's really good alcohol level. It's got a nice nose, it's not too intense, not too overpowering. It's going to be a really good food wine.
Yeah, and I think balance is the key here. When I first got the nose on it, right after it was open, I got a slight stockiness or green olive or bell pepper note to it, but that blew off really quickly, and the wine's really opened up after only a short period of time in the glass, and very balanced. I get some slight cocoa and chocolate notes. It's not overly alcoholic. The tannin structure's there, and for Merlot, it has just enough balancing acidity to carry the package, I think, all the way through. So impressive in the sense that, if I'm not mistaken, you seem to know this region, and I would think it's a pretty cool weather climate there.
It is, and I think, you know, if they'd made this, maybe global warming has something to do with this. They might not have been able to make this 30 years ago, but the fact is they're making wine that has decent alcohol, perfectly, more than enough alcohol. Its fruit isn't the biggest fruit in the world. It's actually, but it's not so thin that you find it innocuous. It's actually an attractive, balanced fruit. I wish people would make more of this sort of thing instead of the overripe, when you talk phenolic ripeness, when the pip of the seed is brown, then it's just too ripe. You know, if even the seed gets brown, then the fruit's, you know, shot by that point.
Yes, I like this wine, but I do get the bell pepper, and I do get the green tobacco kind of driving through the South Carolina notes on it. I know a lot of people would not like that because it doesn't have the fruit. It has a green element to it, a bell pepper element to it. It didn't blow off for me. I like it. It's not tannic. It's not as serious. It's not one I'd want to lay down in my cellar, but it's one I would certainly take it home, open it up, and I think it's very food friendly, or it seems like it would be very food friendly.
This is certainly not a wine to age for 20 years. But this is a wine which is good for just buying and taking home, drinking. You can age it a couple of years, no problem, a few years, but it's not. I don't think they make it for that purpose. I think
well, they're suggesting 4 to 6 years, and about 4 to 6.
Which is fine. Yeah, absolutely fine.
Sure. Yeah, and I think the nice thing about the green component that you mentioned is that it's not a greenness from the wine being underripe or the fruit being underripe. It's that kind of like olive and bell pepper note that
I think it's natural in Cabernet.
It's natural.
You know?
Yeah, it's definitely natural, and it hits me even a little bit less. I always get that kind of natural green out of Cabernet Franc.
Yes,
as well. Yeah. So
I would surprised there wasn't any Cabernet Franc in that, actually.
And Carmenere, of course, is renowned for its green bell pepper.
There is 22% Cabernet Franc in here.
Oh, well, there you go.
So.
Yeah.
That's what brings it out, probably.
Yeah.
But I think that's okay. I don't mind that green bell pepper character. I think actually it gives it some sort of complexity, whether you like it or not. I'd love to see what Gretzky, of all people, would make out of ice wine.
I wonder if he makes a nice one. Most places up there do. I don't really know the winery.
Well, if he did it well, he could call it the hat trick. Let's say.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll have to wait for that one to come out. Sounds like it could be an interesting buy there. But for now, it's just the 2007 number 99 Cabernet Merlot. Again, from the Gretzky Estates at $22. Definitely worth picking up and giving it a try. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.